Who would want to hang around with you when all you do is be negative about everything? Couldn't be positive about making a cup of tea. It's an inconvenience. I've had to turn the kettle on, so now I've got to turn the plug off, you know. And then that's how it was, and that's the vicious cycle that never leaves. It's like a flood. It will keep getting closer and closer to your front door until it gets to your front door, and then it'll become your household. And then all you do is start taking it out on people that you really do care about. My old man's a typical 1950s geezer, you know. He comes home, his dinner's on the table, he does nothing, you know. Mum does everything. Dad was very controlling. It was Dad's way or it was no way. I used to have to sit at the top of the stairs and shout down and ask, can I come downstairs? When you're 18, you still got to be in by like 9 o'clock, and you can imagine your friends take the mix, so what do? You remove your friends and you just be on your own. The routine started of me checking every window, every door, every plug socket, taking photos of plug sockets. Things had to have a place, including like that mug. It had to be straight. That was how it was, so I knew where it was, you know. And that was it. It was already starting to agitate me, and I was already thinking, yeah, but if I stay at home, it'll be all right. I thought work was the whole issue, but it obviously wasn't, you know. It was what I was feeling. I was almost like going, hurry up the next 50 years. I realised that I probably wouldn't make it to 50 years if I carried on being on my own. When I met Katie, I wanted to be this person that she would like instantly fall in love with, you know. And I remember I'd been living in a flat on my own, and it took me about 8 months to save £700, right? And that's all I had. That was all my savings I had. I don't know how really to make someone like you, so I guess that £700 that took me for so long to save up. I took her to Paris with it. It was just one of those random moments. Katie was always special when I first met her. Some people say you see it love at first sight. I don't know, maybe. Katie started spotting these cracks that were there. We lost our first baby due to an ectopic pregnancy and that, and shut me down big style. I didn't know what to do. She said to me, I think you're not well. And I said, yeah, you know, like, it's just how I am. And then that moment just literally undone the floodgates, and that was it. I had a bad day at work. I see the poster as I was on the way out. It was about 4:45. I'll just phone them, because I thought, like, if I make a phone call, the person on the end of the phone doesn't know what I look like. They don't know who I am. They can't see me sat in my car crying. The lady was lovely that I spoke to on the phone. And I just said to her, I just need help. And then she recommended like we'd start trying some counselling. If you can get comfortable with talking about something, then you can start to heal and think it's okay, you know? So when it happened the second time, it was twice as bad the second time, because we got a bit further on in the pregnancy and see like a small heartbeat, you know, and stuff like that. And then found out during a 12-week scan, literally went for a 12-week scan, it wasn't, well, the baby had died. Because I was halfway through counselling, I don't know, I managed to stay above water on that. Every day you wrote down at the end of the day before you went to bed 3 things you were really appreciated for that day, or great. It was like a gratefulness book, you know. And every day, number 1 was I was grateful for my wife. And number 2 was I was grateful for my counsellor. Number 1 and 2 never changed, just the list got bigger. So it was just every day I had 5 things to be grateful for, 6 things to be grateful for. If I hadn't phoned Ben, there's no doubt about it, mate, I would have gone into self-destruct. Could have got to that one point where I got so bad, you know, and then you think, well, what's the point? Don't try and pretend to be anyone, because it don't last. You might be able to pull up for a couple of hours or nearly for 3 years, you know. You be who you are, because you should be proud of it, because this is what I've now learned to realise, and my counsellor said to me, this is the best version of this going. Everyone can be saved. You know what I mean? It hasn't got to get that bad. You'll never make such a more crucial decision in your life. Just keep that number, because you never know. You know, just remember it, you know. That'll be the save of your life. Mind is a very strong thing, we know that, but you can override it, and them 11 digits will do it.